Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Hitman Modern Warfare 2 Part 1, set in Santa Fortuna and has been supplied to us courtesy of Contracts Agency. So on to our briefing. Hitman 47, this is General Zidane. We have been tracking Hector since he left America, and now he has returned home. Take out the cartel's leaders. We have more information on Novikov. We learned he has plans to start World War III, and that he has his own private militia and a personal paramilitary security unit based out of Russia. They're called Circada. He has placed multiple military units in various parts of the world. Good luck. So, for today we have 3 targets available to us, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge we will be starting at the village bar, and we're going to be bringing with us a micro remote taser, a vial of lethal poison, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we need to make our way over to the Delgado mansion. We're going to require a change of disguise as well. And it just so happens to be a mansion guard outfit belonging to a mansion guard who no longer requires it. He's down here somewhere. There he is. So we're just going to quickly take the outfit there, and while we're here we're just going to release the log bridge, or the wood bridge, or whatever you want to call it. And once that finally makes its way around to us, we can then make our way on to the mansion via the ruins. This is probably the most secluded way in. There are others, obviously. There are about 4 or 5 ways to get into the mansion. This is my favourite. As you can see, there's almost no one to worry about here until we get to the ruins. A couple of enforcers there who are easily enough avoided. We're going to grab this shovel, and we may as well, while we're in this area, deal with Rico Delgado. So if the Hippo Whisperer isn't here, he's just leaving for me, we can then render the guard in the area unconscious, and we can hide him in the crate provided, take the meaty bone from the shelf, throw that into the enclosure there. All that water's probably not very good for those stones. Right, so that will then get the hippo to come out. We're just going to collect up the gun and the shovel and everything, and we're going to hide ourselves in the bushes over here. So, Hitman, be gone. So eventually the Hippo Wrangler will come back, find the hippo is out, and go and fetch Rico Delgado, who will then eventually make his way over here. And once he dismisses the Hippo Wrangler and he has moved away, we can then finally break cover and deal with Mr. Delgado Sr. So he should be just getting rid of the gentleman now. That's it. Yep, don't get fed to the hippo. Leave, don't run, walk away, don't sweat, show no fear, and you will be okay. You should know this, dealing with one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. Right, so Rico, get in the water. There we go. So one target has been taken care of. Not by us exactly, although we did get a nice kidney shot in there. So moving on, we can now take those keys. They'll come in handy for the exit. We're going to make our way up into the mansion, and we're going to go past Hector Delgado. We'll get him on our way out. first things first, we need to get past these 2 guards. Fortunately, I moved a bit too quickly, attracted one of their attention, who happens to be an enforcer. So we're just going to move a nice little distance here, attracted his attention yet again. I'm not moving slow enough. We're just going to take the crowbar we've just grabbed and throw that behind the enforcer. That will get him to turn around. He will go and investigate that, and when he does, we can once again break cover and bolt for the mansion. So as he wanders off, we're going to head this way. If you don't have a lethal poison that you wanted to bring with you, there is a frog just by that bridge we crossed. You can grab that on your way, but I like to bring the items with me if I have them, especially when it comes to poisons, as usually they're out of the way and frogs can be a bit tricky to grab sometimes. So we're just going to make our way into and right through the mansion. We're going to wait in the museum bathroom area here. We're just going to wait for this patrolling enforcer to wander off. He shouldn't stick around for too long, as the maid is not in this area. If the maid is in this area, he may engage her in conversation. Luckily, as I mentioned, she's not here, so he will very quickly bugger off. There is the maid in question, and once she's past this table, we can then add our lethal poison to the glass on the table and make our way back into the bathroom. And at this point, if you so wish, you can move on to Hector Delgado, and you'll need to make your way up to his room. For the purposes of the video, of course, we are going to stick around to confirm our kill. So here is Mrs. Delgado, and she is sampling the wine and not enjoying it. So 2 targets now taken care of. We're going to move on to Hector Delgado finally, and we're just going to run back through the ground floor of the mansion, as Hector's bedroom door is locked. Not that that matters, as there is another way. So we're just going to burst through the door here, up the stairs, and we are now in Hector Delgado's area. And we're going to go straight into the bathroom if he's not already in here. And we're going to place our taser on the floor, and then overflow the sink and hide behind the door like a coward. So we're just going to huddle down over here by the toilet, and that will get Hector's attention, and when he comes in to investigate, we can close the door behind him and trigger our taser. I have to say that was quite the scream from Hector. So all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and the nearest safe-ish exit is the speed car or the race car exit, or the flash car, sports car, whatever you want to call it. We do have to avoid a number of enforcers though. Firstly, these 2 patrolling in the garden area. So once they move off, we can approach the garage. There is another enforcer who is just leaving the garage, and once he leaves, we can then go in through the door he just vacated. Unfortunately, that door closed in our face. So we can make our way straight through into the garage and into this lovely little sports number we have right here. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. And we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we've met any objectives, of which there were none. We get our Silent Assassin rating. So join us in the next episode, where we will take on episode 2 of Modern Warfare. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.